God, please, no! 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 No!
Trust me when I say there is not a single day that goes by that I don't think about flipping a table over. Where are my sensitive girlies at? I am you and you are me. We are each other. We're here. I truly used to be on the verge of a crash out like every single day. I used to be the queen of overreactions. First, before I say anything else, please know and understand that your feelings are always valid. There is beauty in our sensitivity, especially as women. You should always honor your truth and your reality. But let's admit it. Let's just go ahead and admit it. A lot of us get stuck in this trap of allowing our emotions to control us. And I mean control every move we make. There are, of course, some positives to taking action based on your emotions, but I think a lot of us find that more often than not, overreacting or impulsively reacting gets us in undesirable situations. We even start to feel bad about ourselves because we wish we could just vibe sometimes. In this video, I am going to share with you some ideas that helps me not get so triggered in different situations and relationships in my life. Most of the time, how people treat you has nothing to do with you. And this applies to all kinds of dynamics you may find yourself in. At school, at your job, with your family, your friends, etc. For example, at work, I'm on the phone a lot, and some people can be extremely rude, not very demure, and not mindful. And it used to hurt my feelings, but I actually got tired of allowing people to hurt my feelings. One day, I was just like, why would I make myself have a bad day because this person is having a bad day? How they feel has nothing to do with me. They can be mad, but I don't have to get mad back. I don't even know them. I had to take a moment and look at the situation from the outside. This isn't about me. And not everything is about you either. Not everything means that something is wrong with you or that you have to do something about what's happening. Even if it is about you. Who cares? If you're being authentic and not harming anyone. If nobody is addressing a direct issue with you. Internalizing everything that someone says or does adds zero value to your life. Be okay with not being liked. Say I'm talking to a guy and he stops texting me back as much. Yes, I have the right to be hurt. I have the right to feel some type of way about it. But why would I internalize it and crash out? Come up with so many reasons in my head about what's wrong with me because of what he's doing. Oh no, what's wrong with me? Why me? Why doesn't he like me? Why? Stop. Whatever he is feeling or hasn't communicated is honestly not my problem. So why would I give it unnecessary energy? I'll just go be wonderful somewhere else. Sometimes we feel like we have to prove something to someone when we actually don't. Our ego gets in the way. We don't want to be the villain in anybody's story, so we start overcompensating, over-explaining. We don't want to be seen in a certain light. We don't want to feel like we're unworthy. But at the end of the day, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. People are going to think the way they think and respond how they respond, regardless of what you do. Surrender control. This piggybacks off my last point. Sometimes we think having certain reactions are going to control or change situations, maybe even manipulate how a person feels. And that's honestly not the vibe. That's not the vibes we're going for here. You cannot, nor should you want to control anybody. You should only want to control yourself. Letting people be who they are and do what they want to do while maintaining your personal boundaries is a major key to having peace. Sit with your emotions. Now that I've done some healing, Most of the time, when I want to impulsively react to something, I just sit with myself. I start to think about, why am I feeling this way? I ask myself questions like, am I sad? Am I mad? Am I feeling rejected? Am I feeling anxious? Do I feel like punching a wall? And usually just stopping to think about how you're feeling in that moment actually helps calm you down. And maybe you may even find that the root cause of how you're feeling isn't about that person, place, or thing. Maybe it's stemming from your childhood trauma or a random negative experience you had in the past. Maybe you could be projecting. To sit with your feelings is one of the many ways that you can regulate your emotions. I would love to dive deeper on more ways you can regulate your emotion in a later video. Having feelings is what makes us human. And sometimes it's a lot of energy, but we can direct this energy in productive ways, instead of allowing our negative feelings to control how we operate in the world. Yes, some things are worthy of some smoke, but not everything. That's all for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Of course, stay gorgeous, and I will see you in the next one.